Welcome to virtual tour at Iskent facilities in Ylöjärvi, Finland. Iskent makes functional services by nano and micro patterning, and these functions can be, for example, optical effects that can be used in packaging type of applications, and the process itself, because it makes nano patterning and micro patterning of the surfaces, it doesn't bring any new material, so it's a sustainable process itself. And Iskent speciality is that it's a very fast process, so we can produce over 10 kilometers per hour of this kind of materials. And packaging applications are very natural for this kind of process, because packaging is very huge market. It's over $1 trillion market, and so also the waste of packaging is very high. So there's a really demand to look solutions to get more with less in case of packaging, and this kind of films can be used as one solution to decrease material consumption in packaging. This film here, it's metallized plastic film that has these nano patterns on the surface. So these water droplets, they are not water, they are not made of inks, they are nano patterns. And here you see example of transparent foil that can be used for lamination type of purposes, like here we have laminated the foil on carton board in this Iskent brochure, and it can be used as over wrapping film. But in a couple of years now, we have seen more and more interest for solutions that have no plastic, and but we have developed this kind of solutions where we use, like here we have a paper, metallized paper that has effect directly on that paper, so no plastic involved. Or here we have a printed carton board, and directly on the print we have our effect. So these are very sustainable materials, and the process itself is very sustainable. So it's a very nice solution for high volume packaging type of applications. And what we see in the future is that there's more and more research for this to use this kind of processes to make new functionalities, like optics for solar cells, to increase the efficiency of solar cells by applying optical films on the cells. And also we see more and more research where researchers are replacing chemicals to have advanced functions, like utilize nano and micro patterning to get antibacterial surfaces, to get self-cleaning surfaces. So there's a lot of new type of functionalities that can be produced just by patterning the surface and not adding any more chemicals. But this was a little bit about the products, and now we can go and look our production. Okay, this is our production. So here we can make over 10 kilometers of film per hour. Oh, just joking. These are our tools we call sleeves, and we install this kind of sleeve around our embossing cylinder that we heat, and then with the pressure cylinder we press the web against this kind of cylinder, where we then can copy the surface of this cylinder onto the web with heat and pressure. And let's continue towards production machines. So here we see our embossing cylinder, our pressure cylinder inside the machine, and the web goes through the nib. In this case it's very narrow web, but in many cases it's much wider. It can be 1.2 meters wide. And here we utilize Finnish paper machine building know-how, because in paper machines there are calendering units that are smoothing the surface of the paper with heat and pressure. They are running 2000 meters per minute, and the wet width is 10 meters. And we scaled down the process so that in our case it's a little bit over 1 meter wide, and it can run over 200 meters per minute. And we can utilize Finnish companies that are in the Finnish paper machine supply chain to produce this kind of cylinders. For them they are small cylinders, but for us they are really big ones, and the accuracy is very important for us, and they can produce the accurate cylinders for us. And the rest of the machine, the unwinding, rewinding, they can be supplied by printing machine vendors, slitting machine vendors, so there we have more options. And latest delivery, because Iskent is delivering not only foil, film, paper, embossed paper, but we are also delivering the machines. So the latest delivery, there we have a machine that is width is 1.5 meters, and speed is over 250 meters per minute. So it's rather fast, big machine. And now we can go to look our laboratory machine, because many times customers are asking us if they want to have they have very different materials, and they want to know how we can emboss those materials. So that's why we need the laboratory machine to make a small scale sampling to our customers. This is our laboratory machine. Here we can make small sample rolls, 20 centimeters wide rolls with slow speeds, and also we have a possibility to use sheets of paper or plastic to make a very small scale sampling to our customers. And here finally we have a Pico machine. Pico was the machine that started all of these developments. So actually Iskent is a spin out from VTT, and VTT made research of this embossing process utilizing this Pico machine, and Iskent then scale it up to Iskent's production machine. And Pico machine is now VTT wanted to have a new machine, and we had a nice opportunity to get this Pico machine here at Iskent facilities. And we are using the Pico machine for testing purposes. It's narrow, 20 centimeters wide, but it's the same type of sleeve technology what we are using in our bigger machine. And some of our customers, they need narrow web embossing, so we can use it also for our production purposes. And actually this Pico machine started the whole printed intelligence development. It was the first machine in VTT's printed intelligence development. And so many people in VTT and VTT the startup companies, they have a lot of memories about this machine. So I invite you all to come here and share your memories around the machine. Thank you.